All right, gang, just wanted to welcome you back here. It's Tuesday. We're still working on our DBQ project. Starting at the home page, we're going to click on Week 10. Week 10, here's the overview. We've done Monday. Now we're rolling to Tuesday, trying to get through documents A, B, C, D, E, and then for homework, you'll be doing document F. Now, what you need to be aware of is that you're still working off of your notes page, so I'm going to go ahead and open that up. All right, I'm in my Google Drive. I'm going to click on my drive. I'm going to go down to World History. This is where I keep all of my World History items. And we're talking about Greece. Sample notes for Greece DBQ. As you can see here, we want the full citation. We want paragraph 1, summarize paragraph 1. Any quotes, summary, or paraphrases from paragraph 1 goes here. Paragraph 2, any quotes, summary, or paraphrases from paragraph 2 go here. Continuing on, then we're looking at full citation for document A using the citation machine. As you can see, here's the background essay, paragraph 1 through 3. So we're going to start down here. We're going to go to document A. So let's go back to Blackboard. We're going to open document A. We need to hit Control, zoom. Whoa, there we go. Okay. So we can see document A here is a chart. It's created from various sources. So we're going to need to then open a new tab. We're going to need, all right, here we are on the Google search for Son of a Citation Machine. Click MLA. And we're going to be working off of a website. The article title, let's go back to the article. Document A, Athens and Rome. Who could be a citizen? There is no author. Again, it's the editor. And the last name is the DBQ project. This is already saved in here for you. The website title, again, is World History, Mr. Daniels. The publisher is Blackboard via Kearney R1 School District. We are not going to display the URL. If we were, we would click here, copy the URL. Go back to the citation machine, press Control V, and the URL will pop up in there. The date published is still 2011. There is no month or day, so we're skipping that. The year is 2014. The month is October, and the day is going to be the 14th that we accessed it. We're going to click Make Citation. You're going to copy and paste the citation. Go back to the sample notes, Control V. Here comes your citation, cursor at the beginning, backspace, enter, tab. Down here you're going to hit tab and then hit backspace. This has formatted the full citation for you. And the only thing that I forgot here is a colon, document A, Athens and Rome. And what we need to do then is know that this goes on the works cited page. Underneath that, you're going to insert, go back to citation machine, the parenthetical. And the parenthetical for it is the DBQ project. Now, what you see is we've run into a problem here. It's all going to be the DBQ project, but if you notice, here is the reference that's going to get us to the actual citation on the works cited page if I was looking this up. So we're going to call this document A, and we're going to roll with the paragraphs there. So let's go back to our sample note guide. We're going to go document A, PAR period 1, and then we're rolling. Questions about this, go ahead and check in with me. Pausing for a break. All right, so what we want to do then is we want to go back to the document itself. Here's document A. We're going to zoom in on that just a little bit. Control click the rolly ball in. This section up here is going to be paragraph 1. So in our summary of this, we want to say free native-born adult males are citizens in Athens and in Rome. The requirements for this are if your parents were freeborn Athenians and if your parents were married in a certain area of the Roman Empire. So a little less stringent in Rome than they are in Athens. So let's go back to our notes and let's summarize. All right. Free native-born citizens, free native-born males, are citizens in Athens and Rome if parents are citizens or you were born in select areas of Rome. So there's a summary of the first section. So then we're going to go down. We're going to go to paragraph 2. I'm going to copy this, Control C. I'm going to go paste, Control V, paragraph 2. Boom. So let's go back to the document. Paragraph 2, free native-born adult females in Athens cannot be citizens. In Rome, can be citizens. And in Rome, the requirement is they had limited rights. They could own property, but they could not vote or hold public office. So for you ladies here, when we go back to our sample notes, key thing that you're going to want to put, free native-born females cannot be citizens in Athens, but do have limited. All right, so as you see, free native-born females cannot be citizens in Athens, but do have limited rights in Rome. Now let's go to paragraph 3. So it's going to be Control V. We're going to change it to paragraph 3. Let me scroll up just a hair so you can see this. Let's go back to the document. Paragraph 3, free native-born male children are not citizens in Athens, are citizens in Rome. Athens first had to complete education and 2 years of military training before being granted citizenship. So in Athens, they can become citizens. They just have to go through 2 years of training. In Rome, at birth, if your parents were citizens, you're a citizen. So Rome is more similar to the United States, at which point you want to include that in your notes. So paragraph 3, free native-born children need education in Athens, but are citizens in Rome. All right. And then for the sake of ease, we'll just make paragraph 4 the final section of the table here, where you see free male children at birth, if parents were citizens, could be in Rome. No one else except for freed slaves could become citizens in Rome. So you get 2 more bonuses for Rome. So let's go back to our sample note guides here. Free slaves and free native-born children in Rome. And that's not just native-born children, it's native-born female children. All right, so that finishes up document A. We'll need to then roll into document B. Again, it got really big, so we're going to need to scroll down. The nice thing about document B is that it does give us some information up here to deal with. So we're going to go to the citation machine. We're going to need to go MLA formatting. We're going to need to choose a website. Article title, document B, and let's double check the title. Whoops. That's document A, my apologies. So we want to go here, here's document B. We're going to roll it down. Document B is the polity of Athenians. Okay, so document B, the polity of Athenians. All right, the author is actually probably a translator. It's going to, again, be spoken by the old oligarch, and we don't really know who that is, so we're just going to put old oligarch in here to practice. The website title is World History, Mr. Daniels. The publisher is Blackboard via Carney R1. No, don't display the URL. Skip that part. Published date 2011. The date accessed is 2014, October 14. Click Make Citation. you're going to copy, Control V after you switch to your notes. At the beginning of the line, backspace, enter tab. There he is, the old oligarch. All right, now we're going to go back to the citation machine. What is the parenthetical for this? Scroll down. As I said, old oligarch. So, what are we going to do then? Go back to the sample notes. We're going to go old oligarch. PAR, period, 1. Done. Then let's go read the paragraph together. Notice it's in one paragraph, so you're going to read the whole thing, and you are going to summarize. Now, there are probably several details in here that you're going to want to pull out. So I shall say that at Athens it is the poor which mans the fleet and has brought the state her power, and the steersmen and the boatswains and the shipmasters and the lookout men and the shipwrights. These have brought the state her power much rather than the best born and the elite. What they are saying here is that if it was not for all of these people, the Greeks would have lost the Battle of Salamis, and they would now be part of Persia. Since they are not part of Persia, and all these people contributed, this being so, it seems right that all should have a share in offices filled by lot, or lottery, meaning they're going to draw them out of a hat, or by election, and that any citizen who wishes should be allowed to speak. So anybody who wants to speak can. So here's a right. For if the poor and the common people and the worse elements are treated well, the growth of these classes will exalt the democracy. So the growth of these common people will make the state great. Again, we talk about the phalanx here. The more people that are trained in military service and aptitudes, the more people who are willing to contribute, and the greater the power of Greece. So that's what's going on there. So let's go back and let's summarize. Because of the poor citizens who defend Greece, they should be included. So because, not because of, because the poor citizens defend Greece, they should be included in government. That's the general idea. Now, there could be several quotes that could be taken out there. One that I really like is, "It is the poor which mans the fleet and has brought the state her power." So when you go back here to your sample notes, you can say, "It is the poor who mans the fleet and brought the state her power." All right. So then in quotation, knowing that if you put that quote in your paper, the old oligarch, paragraph 1, goes at the end of that quotation. Other things to keep in mind, other details that you might want to include are, this being so, it seems right that all should have a share in offices filled by lottery. Okay, so in Athens, every citizen had a chance to be on the law-making body. Another thing you might include, in Athens, all citizens have the right to freedom of speech. Any of these included in your paper will require the old oligarch, paragraph 1. Now, that's document B. The rest of the documents we'll be going through in class, so if you have any questions about that, go ahead and submit them onto the discussion board if you're in 7th hour. If you're not in 7th hour, I hope this video is helpful to you in reviewing what we've done in class on Tuesday. It is our goal to finish all the documents on Tuesday. This may or may not happen, so bear with us on the schedule. Make sure you're checking the calendar for updates. Have a good evening.